Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We're kind of picking up right where we left off yesterday. Corpus Christi ship channel. And we're capturing these ships just as they're going under the harbor bridge. This is the Gunmetal Jack. That is an awesome name. He's got some tugs and toes assisting him. That is a chemical oil products tanker. 183 meters long, 32 meters wide. She was built in 2009, and she is currently flying the flag of the Marshall Islands. And you could see why they are replacing the harbor bridge. The bottom of the new harbor bridge will be higher than the very top of this current bridge. And there's another viewing area just across the water there. 3 different levels. Sometimes it's locked, sometimes it's unlocked. There's a good shot of the new harbor bridge, part of it anyway, that's being built. This ship came in about 200 yards behind the one that I had in yesterday afternoon's video. So close together I didn't even see there were 2 until they got right up. We're kind of in downtown Corpus Christi. I've taken you guys, I call this entrance to the highway the Bat Cave entrance. It's kind of a little entrance. You're already up on the bridge when you hop on it. Probably not the safest way to get on the bridge, but I'm 60. How long you guys want to live anyway? We're going to go over the very bridge that we just saw the bottom of. I think we should just call it the harbor bridge. Do we have to call it the old harbor bridge? And we'll hope we can see any cars in the far right lane here. And we'll pray that they see us. Looks like we hopped on in a big open area, so we're going to be all right. There's one of the support pilings for the new harbor bridge. You can see it's quite a bit higher. Going to head back to Rockport. Had a good time in Corpus, got some errands done, made a few videos. There's another ship coming in. Wow. I didn't even see that one coming. They're coming in fast and furious today. Got a glimpse of the Lexington there. I hope. I want you guys to know that when I put the camera to the side and side, I'm still looking straight ahead. That's Nueces Bay up there on the left and Corpus Christi Bay on the right. And now we're in North Beach. We're still in Corpus Christi till we get back on the causeway. Hey, I got a joke from George. Did you hear about the guy that wrote the Hokey Pokey? He just passed away. They're having trouble putting him in a coffin because every time they try to close the lid, they put his left foot in and he just puts his right foot out. I know we're all old because only the people over 60 got the Hokey Pokey joke. If you have any young people in your life, ask them if they know the Hokey Pokey song. I wonder if that's still a big hit in kindergarten and grade school. There's the lighthouse. There's about the 8th Whataburger that we drove by today. It's funny, there's one just on the other side of the causeway right here as well. We drove by that double-decker one back in Corpus. There's the lighthouse right there. When that's completed, it's going to be, what is it? It's going to be the tallest lighthouse in Texas and the tallest stone lighthouse in the United States. So that's pretty cool. This is the causeway, takes us over to Portland. We're going to go by Indian Point Park. We've done some videos from there. They just redid the park there. So that's always nice. I was watching some I'm trying to think of the word. When you hire a captain to take you out on the boat, when it's a large boat and you go fishing. Can't think of the word. But I remember when I was probably 12 or 13, my buddy Frank and his dad took me fishing out, a charter, there you go. Took a charter out, and it was probably 20, 30 people on the charter, big crew. Took these, the long coolers, the ones that are like 3 feet long. We took 2 of those with us, and I really thought they were to bring fish back. I had no idea. I guess we were probably out fishing 6-7 hours. We went out about 20 miles, I want to say, offshore. And we went out of, Sea Isle. Sea Isle, New Jersey is where we left from. And they already had all the fishing gear. Showed us how to bait stuff. When you caught something, a crew member came over with a gaffing hook and got it out of the water and filleted it and bagged it and put it in your cooler. So I learned pretty quick that one of our coolers was filled with ice for the fish we were going to bring back. Okay, that was cool. That was empty until we got to the boat charter and we got ice there. The other heavy one, I thought it when we started that maybe that already had the ice in it. I didn't think too much about it. My first time fishing. Turns out that one was filled with food and drinks. It had everything in it. Sandwiches, hoagies, all kinds of soda. When I was 12, I was a little skinny kid. Frank was a big boy, and his dad was a big man. They were heavyweights. There was so much food in there. There were boxes and boxes of tasty cakes, which are, I don't even want to compare them to Hostess. They were like if Hostess was good. There was food in there for an army. And we caught fish, no problem. The water was just a little bit choppy, nothing big. I had no trouble. It was my first time out. Out in a boat that long. I had been on a small boat in Maine, along the coastline, doing lobster pots and things like that. But this was probably the furthest I'd ever been out at sea, in the Atlantic Ocean until I went on a cruise ship. And on the way back, everything was going good. I still felt good. And one person got sick inside the boat, got seasick. Well, within about 10 minutes, 4 or 5 people got seasick. And I was still feeling good. I had eaten a little bit, but Frank, right next to me, the son, got sick. And as soon as that smell hit my nose, boy, oh boy, I got sick. I got Monty Python sick. And that was my first deep sea fishing experience. And we probably caught about, I think it was 18 bluefish we kept. And I did go over a few days later over Frank's house. It might have been the next day. And his mom had cooked us an awesome fish dinner. But yeah, that experience of just smelling that Wasn't the fresh ocean air that got me sick. Hey, construction. That's weird. Haven't seen any of that since, I don't know, the other side of the causeway. This is Portland, Texas, guys. And it has been like this for, 4 years. You'll see lots of new businesses if you haven't driven through Portland in a while. But new hotels, new restaurants. There's a new refinery for plastic products. New businesses right there in Ingleside. So this town is booming. It's got its own academy now. It's getting a Target. It's got a Chick-fil-A. It's got 20 other fast food places, probably 40, 50 restaurants. Got a Walmart, a H-E-B. They got everything here. And they got cattle chutes. But just while I was driving along the water there, that's what made me think of Frank Suplee. Frank had an older brother that was always nice to me. And his mom and dad were always nice to me. And it was at a time in my life when I really needed someone to be nice to me. So, thank you. I'm going to say their last name, Suplees. So, thank you, Suplees. Good people, nice people. I lived in an apartment complex called Woodstream at the time. And if I crossed the main street out front and went up 1 block and made a left, Frank's house was right there. So he was probably a 5-minute walk from my house. I used to know all these streets too. Was it Wyndham or Brighton that Frank lived on? You think I would know? We played hockey on that street, and I knew a few people on that street. Always a good time. But now I'm old and in Texas. They have this new off-ramp here that you can go up and then head up to Taft. And if you go through Taft up to Sinton, you used to have to exit there and you'd be on some back roads in Gregory, some suburban roads. Now it's kind of bypassed. A lot of money, a lot of changes. You can see it's all industry here on the left and right. Everything changes. This is the last of the big businesses right up here on the right. And I've heard some Chinese conglomerate owns that. I don't really know what they make there or what they do. No one felt the need to get any type of approval from boondocking with Dennis. You believe that? Well, guys, I'm going to head back to Rockport. That was a fun little excursion in Walmart. And I have one more short video. And you'll see it Friday night. Friday night feast from Corpus Christi. Thanks for riding along today, guys. I appreciate y'all. All my contact info is in the description of this video. Thanks for riding along on this beautiful day. Heading to Rockport. Thanks for watching.